Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're changing the rear differential fluid on our G35. It's going to be the same process on the 350Z and some others. It's really only going to take about 1.5 quarts or about 2 when you have the pump, what is left in the pump. I had a third quart available just in case I spilled or something happened. You can always return that. So on the differential under the car, we're not even lifting the car up. We're going to look under here, and you can see that there is the fill plug up here and the drain plug below it. We always want to take the fill plug off first, because if something happened with it, you wouldn't be able to fill the differential. We're using a pump here. These are $7 over at Harbor Freight, and we're just going to pump the fluid into the differential. We will need a 10 millimeter Allen. So 10 millimeters the size, and this is an Allen. So you look at it, it's the 6 point, and make sure that you're using the right one. You don't want to strip these out. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and just remove the fill plug first in case there's a problem. And so these are on somewhat tight, but we're going to go ahead and put our Allen in here, and we're going to go ahead and break it loose going counterclockwise, and then just remove that fill plug. So you can see no fluid comes out, the car is level. That's where we're going to want it. As for the drain plug now, we did the same thing, 10 millimeter Allen, just removed it, and we have our catch pan to catch it all. Now the drain plug is magnetic, so it's going to have some gunk on it just from, gear wear and everything over the years. So go ahead and just wipe it off clean. And it's better to have the car warm so this comes out faster. If not, it's going to take a minute. And now 9-2 in the owner's manual, this is where we have our capacities. It's going to say differential gear oil, and it's going to say API GL5. And then the viscosity SAE 80W90. So 90 is the weight, so that's the most important. We're using 75W90. It's very common. It will work as well. We just want to check for that rating because not all differential fluids will show this. And so sure enough, over here you're going to see differential API GL5. Okay, so make sure it's for the limited slip differential as it said. Now we're going to take our drain plug, and what we're going to do, because we don't want it to leak, is put some Teflon tape over it. So Teflon tape is a special kind of tape that you buy. It's very thin. It's Teflon. And so you're going to wrap it, and you want to wrap it tight so that basically you see the outline of the threads as you wrap it. You don't want to put it on too thick so that it won't go in, but it's just coating these threads to help keep the oil out. So this is what it should look like when you're done. And so we're going to go ahead and put that Teflon tape on. You can do it on the drain plug and the fill plug if you'd like. And now after the car has stopped dripping, we're going to go ahead and thread this back in. So as you can see, we're still level on the ground, which is the best way to fill this differential because we're going to fill it with the 1.5 to 2 quarts, and the excess will drain out of the top. And so that's kind of the process to make sure that it's full. Now I found about 25 foot-pounds is the torque rating for this. Honestly, under the car it's a little harder to get to. You can re-torque it later. Just make sure that it's good and snug in there and tight. And so now we're just bringing our pump in, and we're just filling the differential into the fill hole. So just start pumping the fluid in. So on the pump, you can see it has a side that says in and a side that says out. So that's the direction that you're pumping it. And so I've set it up in these boxes so it doesn't tip over. That's very helpful. I've had these tip over and just spill. So we're going to go ahead and just pump everything we can out of that first one. And then all we're going to do is move over to the next one. And it's going to take pretty much both of these with, if you look at how long the tube is for the pump, some of the fluid retains in that. So anyway, we went ahead and pumped it up with both of these. It took about the 2 quarts, and then when I pull this out, you can see the overflow that's up in there came out, so it was even a little bit more full. So we're going to let this sit and drain completely until it's not dripping anymore. Okay, at that point, now we're going to add our fill plug and tighten it down. And again, I'm just doing it hand tight. You can retorque it if you'd like when you have the car up in the air, but we're gonna go ahead and just tighten this down. Okay, we're all done. That was very easy. I wish it was this easy on some of my other cars. It's nice they have a fill and a drain plug for you. And so anyway, thanks for watching. Please check the video description where I'll put a playlist for the rest of the videos that I've done on this car. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. Thanks, guys.